better two of us can support each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TOG
Dragon.
versus Second Armored. It's going to be a 3 versus 3 tank battle on Utah Beach. Second Armored is going to be occupying the Allied side, and TOG will be doing the Axis side. It's going to be 3 lives per tank crew and medium tanks only. So it's going to be a classic battle of the Panzer IV versus the medium Sherman. For Allied tank crews, we've got Austin, Necromancer, and Baconator. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble at the gate. For tank number 2, we've got Honor Eggs, Killing, and Ajar. And then we've got Kira, Bubbo, Nick, and Paper. The match will start at 1 minute and 15 seconds, which is about 2 minutes from now. Let's take a look over at the Axis side, see what they have to offer, if we can see their tanks. Take a look down the start line here. Looks like they're all bunched up. We've got Roget, Spaghetti, Spooky, and Howler, Swollen, Ball Crusher, and Jorge GGC. And we've got Tatsu, Maskman069, and EZCU. We'll be starting in about 1 minute and 17 seconds. So it looks like TOG is keeping all 3 of their tanks together, while Second Armored is going to have one of their tanks up on the northern flank, the other 2 on the southern flank. My guess is that they're going to be hugging the edge of the map so that the enemies can only come from one direction. Forty more seconds, and then we will be game on. As we start, we'll watch the Panzer column, since it's a lot harder to find the enemy tanks, so
We
I'll
should start
follow these
spawning
guys for a
tanks in
while.
reserve if we're allowed to do that.
Yes. Spawn them whenever they're available.
Match starts. Good luck, guys.
And we're off.
Gear move.
Alright, looks like the Panzer IVs are slowly moving underway. One's taking the lead. Getting a nice staggered formation so that they're not all bunched up.
Are we allowed to start?
Yeah, yes, game is live.
Okay,
Yeah,
nobody
live
told
for
me.
20 seconds. We said it in
I
fan
thought,
chat.
yeah, Austin said it.
Looks like the lead Panzer IV is having some issues with the classic canal of Utah Beach. Or they're just sitting here as a point of attack, I'm not sure. Yeah, canals like this can be tricky to navigate. But thanks to recent armor updates, almost anything can be overcome in first gear. So 2 out of their 3 tanks have made it through. Looks like we're going to have our first engagement soon. The American tank is right over here coming up, and they might see the lead tank from TOG momentarily. And it looks like the other two American tanks are coming up in sort of a flanking formation. We'll see how this strategy plays out. Lead tank here looks like it's waiting for reinforcements. Second tank seems to be spread out and watching the flank. I don't think anyone sees anyone yet. Oh, looks like the Americans got the first shot off. We got what looks like a side hit on the Panzer IV.
I have two tanks up by me.
I don't see any damage on this tank, so it might have been a miss.
Estimated area of where the contact's being taken from.
Kira, you see a tank right there?
I've got movement.
Here comes the American tanks on the flank. Looks like one of the Panzer IVs is stuck. They took a shot. Yeah, this one's hurt bad. Looks like the other two TOG tanks are kind of waiting for any American tanks to expose themselves. I don't think they see where the shots are coming from yet. Tatsu's crew is all out and repairing. Doesn't look like the American tanks are going to come up and flank. It looks like they're just sitting there. Now they're slowly crawling forward. Another solid hit on the Panzer IV from the American tank. I don't think the Panzer IV has seen the American tank. Key last-second dodge by Tatsu. That probably would have finished him off if he didn't angle the armor and get the ricochet on that one.
Kira, you killed the tank over here?
We have not killed anything.
We have damaged our Panzer IV up here. We don't know if the second one's here or not.
Alright, here come the American tanks up the flank. They're not in a position to see anything yet. However, if they, these two tanks
Does
get up the
anyone
road
have
quick
line
enough.
line of sight directly down the main road?
Negative.
Yeah, if these American tanks get up the road quick enough, TOG's going to be in a lot of trouble because they're going to be caught in the crossfire.
We're
But
down.
it's actually Austin's tank that gets killed first. They were able to locate the tank. I think a really missed opportunity here for the Allies. I think if those two tanks raced in from the north instead of slowly making their way up, they would have had a chance to really put a hurt on TOG. But instead, the opportunity was wasted. And it's 1-0 to TOG.
We're moving up. Honor, hopefully you can cover our ass.
So it looks like the Panzer IVs are arranged in a bit of a spread out formation. We've got one tank watching the south, one tank watching the east, one tank watching the northern approach. Now the action's going to be over here in the south because there's two Shermans that are going to be coming up soon. They're slowly maneuvering their way up, probably waiting for Austin to get back online. All right, we have a possible engagement coming up here. We've got this lead Panzer IV is making maneuvers here, and Kira's tank, sorry, this is Honor X's tank, is going to come up and might be able to peek him right through that little corner right there. The way they stopped, they might have seen that. And it looks like Austin's tank is slowly coming back into the action, probably making his way somewhere around the chapel area. Both sides are being very patient. TOG is slowly moving their panzers forward. Looks like we've got watching the hedgerows, expecting an attack from the center. They're staying in the corners using the hedgerows for cover so that only the turrets are exposed. I think Honor is really close to being able to see one of the panzers. It's a bit of a cat and mouse game right now. No, there's no way Honor doesn't see this. Lining up a shot. There's no way Honor doesn't
Tank,
see him.
moving
Yep.
tank mark. Great hit ass.
Another solid shot. This should finish off Swollen's tank. He's caught right out in the open. I don't think there's any way he survives this. Great kill.
We just took one tank out.
First to 9, gents. 1-1.
Oh, we killed that tank up there. Kira.
Alright, now Honor X is going to move himself out of the way and go somewhere else from where he was shooting from so that they don't know exactly where they are. Looks like there's a Panzer coming to investigate. He might find himself in a 2-on-1 if he goes too far south. I do not know where the other tank is still sitting in his spot, so this is a possible 2v1 situation where Tatsu here might get pincered if he's not careful. Right now, the way Honor's moving, he's not going to be able to see the Panzer. But the Panzer might be able to see him through that undergrowth there. However, both Kira and Honor X's tanks are next to each other, so it's still going to be a possible 2v1 situation if they don't see each other. Can they see that? It's fucking close. I'm not sure if the angles work.
Is anyone watching our south?
Hard to see. Obviously, they don't know. They don't see each other because they haven't shot at
I'm
each
not
other
sure.
yet.
I'm watching west right now.
But it's a maneuvering game. It's a patient maneuvering game. With moments of sheer panic when the tanks start to engage each other. Ah, they're there. Forgive my blindness. Looks like Austin's slowly moving up from Chapel. Now, there was a Panzer with eyes on this position right here. That's Tatsu. There's still a couple of hedgerows in between them, so I don't think there's any visibility on either side. But we could have an engagement here to the north shortly. Meanwhile, toward the south, we have Honor X's tank, and I've lost sight of the other TOG tank that was in this area. I think this is their southern tank, and then their northern tank was up over here. It still is. So this is still Tatsu. And Honor Eggs is right next to them, just a couple hedgerows down the road. And they're completely blocked out from each other, so they don't know that they're this close from each other. Looks like Kira's patrolling the southern flank, which to my knowledge, there's no TOG yet. I think TOG is concentrated more in the northern sector here. Yep, and it looks like Riget Spaghetti, who was the tank that was destroyed, I think. Is coming to join Tatsu.
Hey, Honor, to your fucking 3 o'clock, there's a tank. Tank on Charlie Mark.
Yeah, Riget Spaghetti's repositioning just got them spotted and gave away the position, so I'm curious to see how it is, because the Americans only know that there's one tank there. They don't know that there's two. And I have
Honor,
not
you gotta
spotted
back out of
the
there,
third
man.
tank.
He's tracking. Unless you're in cover.
We're in cover.
Okay.
Any idea what way it's facing?
Yeah, it's facing south.
So they
Trying to
know
help you out as well.
they know one tank's
We saw his
location and
barrel
its
sticking
facing.
out. We didn't engage yet. We're waiting for him to creep up.
Alright, so advantage allies right now because they know where they are and they know the facing direction. However, they don't know that the fact that there's two tanks there, not one. So we'll see how this works out for them. And I'll do a quick look-see to see if we can locate that third TOG tank and see if it's rejoined yet. We've got Riget Spaghetti going back to his original position. Tatsu is doing a little bit of maneuvering here. And I still don't know where the third one is, but it's possible that Honor is about to see Tatsu. He does.
It was versing back.
Or we got another one. They're all north, it seems like.
Looks like the American tank just got hit. They're reversing, and they've gotten taken out by the third TOG tank, which approached from the south. Oh, that's a shady little spot right here in the
Yeah, taken out
canal.
by the tank on our Foxtrot mark.
Great kill by Swollen. And that's 2-1 Tog.
We're moving towards it.
I'm not sure if Swollen sees there, if they're just centering the turret to maneuver. But there's about to be a tank battle here. There's another tank battle here. Looks like Austin's taking the worst of it. He's retreating to break cover. Looks like Austin's out and repairing while the gunner is going to try to take
There has to be
shots.
two tanks on Foxtrot mark. Be careful, Kira. We're still in the fight.
It looks like they don't see each other right now. So that's the battle with Tatsu. And over here at Legrand, it looks like Kira went straight past the enemy tank. So this could be disastrous for Second Armor. They're about to go down by 2 tanks. Yeah, they have no idea where it came from. And they are about to be in for a very unpleasant surprise. Oh my god, they missed their shot. A costly mistake from TOG. But they still got the first shot in. That's unbelievable. Did they even get a shot off? It doesn't look like it. So that's going to be 3-1 on for TOG versus Second Armored. Yeah, that could have been a very easy win for Kira if they had turned to face a little bit quicker and gotten that first shot on. Because it's going to be 2 shots to kill for both of them. And whoever gets the first shot usually wins the battle. So Austin has, I guess, 1 life left. They lost 1. So Honor has the only tank on the field right now. So I guess I missed Tatsu taking out Austin. So now it's 4-1. TOG versus Second Armored.
All tanks, I recommend regrouping. Let's just kind of play defensively a little bit until we get all 3 back in the action.
Agree.
Yeah, that's what I've been
we're,
trying
we're,
to do.
We're
My
holding up
crew
somewhere.
just won't listen.
We're holding up somewhere.
I think we've gotten 1.
Yeah, it's 1-4 right now, I'm pretty sure. They're all up there in the north sector, so we got to play this very coordinatively.
So it looks like they're going to sit back and regroup. See if we can find some Panzer IVs here. Oh, we found one up to the north. My one main criticism for the game developers is that there's no way to track tanks on the battlefield. If we had a little indicator like we did with the infantry, it would make tank battles like this a lot easier to record, because you could see where everyone is. We'll follow Swollen for a little while the Allied side starts regrouping. Although we might have a battle soon. Right on the other side of these houses, we've got this tank coming up.
Alright, our
Crewed
tank's
by
up.
Kira.
This is our last life, so we gotta play this carefully.
Here's Honor's tank sitting in cover.
Echo tank more accurate? Question mark.
So Honor sees the Panzer IV, he just doesn't have a shot.
No approximate pinging for my squad.
Alright.
Alright, so Kira sees movement over here. And it looks like the other two Panzer IVs are up here, so they're patrolling the north. I mean, when you're up 3 tanks, you might as well just keep all 3 of your tanks together, because once you get engaged, you can bring all 3 tanks' guns to bear, and if you lose one, big deal. As long as you trade 1 for 1, you're guaranteed to win. So we've got Honor flanking around here to the side. We've got Kira's watching this sector, and I think Austin's probably going to start coming up this main road soon. So it's going to be the northern Panzers versus the southern Shermans. It's going to be a question of who gets the first shot. The Americans know where the Germans are. That's always an advantage in itself, but it's always about getting that first shot in. Not sure if that was a miss or a ricochet. I know that was a ricochet because I heard it.
Echo tank marker approximate.
Looks like Kira's tank took a hit. She's trying to back up.
Got hit
Ellie's
from
come
there.
down main road.
Yeah, I got hit from there.
And it looks like these tanks are moving in for the kill. And they're about to get flanked by Honor. There goes Kira. So it's 5-1 TOG. Very important to let your teammates know that you've been taken out. Because right now I think the other 2 tankers think that this is still a 3-on-3 fight. It looks like Regret is charging hard into the front point here. Possibly trying to camp them into spawn. US is just playing it a little bit too carefully. When they get the location of the enemy tank and they're getting engaged, instead of charging in at full speed in order to get the other tanks into the fight, they're just slowly maneuvering like nothing's really going on. And it's allowing the Germans to gang up on the one tank that they see.
Honor, I see a tank to our south. Or not south, our east.
Alright. So Austin's going to get the kill here.
We're engaging.
He's going to get a free kill here.
Tank destroyed.
Nice kill by Austin. And he's going to get engaged from the side. Now, can he escape?
We're taking shots from a tank to our east.
No, he does not escape, unfortunately, for him. So that is going to be 6-2. And that is Austin out of the game.
Honor, that was our last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I know, bud.
Good luck, buddy.
So it's going to be Honor and Kira versus the three Toggers. It looks like they got the first shot on Honor. And Honor goes down. 7-2. We'll follow Kira's tank for a while. Now, ideally, she's just going to chill out here for a little bit and not go into the engagement zone until the other tank has been spawned. So both of these tanks are down to their last lives. Kira's going to turn off the engine and wait, which, considering the circumstances, is a good idea. And it looks like Honor is coming in from the south. Someone's engaging. Looks like Kira's tank's gotten the better of it so far. Now, are they going to be able to get the final kill in? Panzer's behind cover. And do they have backup anywhere around? Alright, they've all gotten out to repair. Again, another huge mistake by Kira's crew, not marking the tank that they engaged. So, there's no way for Honor to really know exactly where the other enemy tank is. Tatsu's repaired and back underway. He's going to look to try to locate the Sherman. Now, at this point, Tatsu needs to know that he's been engaged somewhere over here on the east, so he might be using his tank as bait. When you're up this many tanks in a battle like this, you can use one tank as bait and let the other two hunt. I don't know where the other panzers are, but I have a feeling that they might be lying in wait somewhere ready to charge in once they find out where the other tank is. See or hear anything up here. We've got Honor's tank coming through. Alright, Kira's engaged somebody. He's got hits on Tatsu again. Another good hit. Tatsu wastes a shot. Oh. Swollen might have the jump. So he's going to try to ambush Kira while Kira tries to finish off Tatsu. Do they know where each other is? This is going to be real tight. Oh boy. Oh boy. Be patient. Now, Kira needs to be reporting this to Honor like yesterday. The fact that there's no radio communication here is a little bit disastrous. Because Honor is over here and should be able to help Kira out. Now Kira's going to die to this other tank. Yep, there goes Kira. So I guess we'll follow Honor because he's the last US tank on the battlefield. Now, he doesn't know where that battle came from or where the other tanks are located, and now it's going to be a 3-on-1, so... Unfortunately, this is going to be a fairly short remainder of this match, as the 3 Panzer IVs hunt down and destroy this one Sherman. Just need to root for Honor to try to take one down with him.
Yo, Aviation, we're knocked out. Mind if I use admin cam and watch?
You can't.
Oh, wait, yeah. Not our server. I'm a dumbass.
Honor's got a chance to bring one down with him. Nice solid turret shot here. And he's going to finish off this Panzer IV real quick. Oh, he gets the ricochet. Looks like the tank is turreted though, so he's going to get the kill shot. Nice kill for Honor. Now he needs to get the fuck out of there because the other tanks know exactly where he is. Can he displace before the other Panzer IV track him down? Well, here's the first one right here. I don't think he sees him. Yeah, they see him. They're going to get the first shot on him. They miss. Can Honor's tank crewman get the first shot on? No. And I think that's a ricochet, so this is going to be a good game for... Final score is TOG 9, Second Armored 3. Good game, everyone. I'm Aviation from Second Armored, and thanks for watching our battle.